Watch that again. Coming up next, I think. Yeah, here we go. Look at that block. Holy shit.
Was a cold November morning when I got scared and I left without a warning.
Hey everybody, welcome back to All Angles Podcast. And a little different. For one, I'm doing the intro. And if you notice, I am by myself. Not sure how I feel about that yet. But John and I were talking the other day, and first of all, huge thank you to everybody who's been watching. The support has been great. Family, friends, and strangers. Keep clicking on that subscription button. Spread the word to your friends. Keep liking our various videos. If you haven't quite figured out yet the pattern, Tuesdays are the non-sport stuff, the important stuff. This week just went out today as I'm recording this. Was our second episode about multiple sclerosis with the great Adam Powell, who's just an amazing human being and hilarious as all get out. And then we were fortunate enough to have Julie Blue with us this time as well, who's just an inspiration in her own right and just an amazing person. Hopefully one day get to meet her in person. But keep hitting that subscribe button. Tell your friends and family to join us along this journey. Fridays will be the sports days. We've got a great episode coming up this Friday, and I'll kind of leave that for then. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's worth a watch. And then now, the funny thing was, John and I, I wouldn't say we were hesitant. We just didn't know whether or not we wanted to run into the whole reaction series on YouTube, which is, arguably one of the biggest things on YouTube these days, beyond the golf channels, which I'm a big fan of, and, sailing channels and all sorts of the kind of random stuff I watch. But reaction videos are everywhere. So we want to do something a little different, and it paid off. We reacted last week, the two of us together, to a few videos of what were supposedly the biggest hits, the most intense action in Australian rules football and rugby. A couple on Australian rules football and then one on rugby. And the response was overwhelming. And literally, as we sit right now, let me look over here. Most of our videos so far is, again, we're only, as of recording right now, we're 9 episodes in. The 10th episode will come out on Friday. But, we're only 9 into this, and most of our episodes are right around 100 views, maybe below. We've had one nice one, the first MS video we did with Adam, which is now just under 700 views, I think. And we were thrilled with that. And then all of a sudden I look over here, and as of recording, like I said, in fact, let me refresh this real quick. Hopefully it doesn't. We're at 5,400 views, like unbelievable, and 56 comments. And this just, not to sound cheesy, makes our heart happy. We're really pushing forward with this podcast. We're excited about it. We're invested in it, and we're excited. So, but one of the comments, there's a lot of phenomenal comments, and again, appreciate the support. A lot of people from Australia commented on this, and we're grateful for what you had to say to us. There's some really funny ones, and then everybody was very positive. But one guy in particular, his screen name on here is Flash Blackie C4. I went to his thing, and it looks like his name might be JJ. So if you're watching this, hit us up again. Let us know. John's going to also be reacting to this, but JJ, we'll go with that. If I'm wrong, leave a comment, correct me there. But left a link and said, you guys basically watched the worst Australian rules football hits video there is. We screwed up, apparently. So he gave us a link to another one, said we had to watch it. I have not seen this. I pulled it up just to see how long it was, so we knew where we were at. John's going to be doing a reaction to this as well separately. We decided to try something different, and each of us do our own reaction to this. Kind of coming up with a plan for the future. I messaged John the other day about this. We'll see how it works out. And that was, we'll still do the combined reactions to various things, of course. But we'll also start sending each other stuff to react to separately. So, we can kind of mess with the other, which will be fun. And anybody that has known John and I at all that's watching this will know we like to mess with each other. We've known each other for a very long time now. I would say about 15 years, maybe even longer. So used to coach hockey together. Just a little background if you're new to this. John and I coach together. I still coach. John, I'm in Springfield, Missouri, coaching at Drury University. ACHA proud. And then John is no longer coaching. He does some private lessons, but he is a team photographer for the Washington Capitals, which is pretty cool. But that said, I won't keep it too much longer. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this on my own. Hopefully it works. Hopefully this is a one-take thing, and I don't have to do this again and go through that whole spiel again, because I will really screw myself up. But let's give this a go, see how it works. Again, hopefully I don't mess it up too bad. And hopefully there's volume on this video. If not, you're just going to get a lot of me, and I don't know anybody wants to hear that. So we'll do our best. But let's get the share thing going here. I have something flying around that you probably just saw on camera. Wow, where'd that come from? What a start to this. All right, anyways, let's see if we can share. There we go. All right. So are we ready? Biggest AFL hits part 1. About 3 minutes here. And JJ, at least we think your name's JJ. Don't steer us wrong here. Oh, by the way, watching Australian rules football, I figured I've got friends in Australia, down in Sydney, own Ice Zoo in Australia, the skating rink down there. I did have their jersey hanging up behind me for a while, but I don't now. Sticking with my buddy Rob Serra's number 22 FDNY 9/11 tribute jersey behind me. But that said, watching Australian rules football, I figured needed to have a beer with you guys. So thanks to my good friends at Holdfast Brewing. I figured I'd go full Australian and drink out of the big can, but I decided just to go with a glass here. So I'll shut up, sort of, other than the reaction here. So let's get going here. Let's see what we got. All right. Okay, this is just the intro. Let's see what we got here. Hello. JJ, this is already better than the first video. You're right. Oh my. Wow. Oh, he hit his head all the way down too. It was a double whammy. Oh, all right. Well, not sure that was legal. There's a little friendly fire in that one too. Oh, that's just not well. Oh, he's leaking. He's leaking. And he's out. Holy shnikes. Oh, hey, side subject, everyone. Quick question, because as it's been made very clear at this point, I must admit, even though we kind of played it off in the last video, I have seen Australian rules football before in the past, but I know nothing about it. So just real quick on the scoring line there, I get the 4 quarters, I get the total. What are the red numbers? I don't understand that. What are the red numbers? I've seen them in these clips before. So what are we looking at there? Comment down below. Let me know what's going on there, because I'm an idiot. I don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. Oh, man. Is every one of these hits resulting in a conky? I mean, which wouldn't surprise me. Oh, wow. Is there like a version of pass interference in Australian football? That's just 2 guys going for the ball, it looks like. Let's see the replay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's just an unlucky. Yeah, they probably cracked their heads on the ground. Ooh. Yeah, he tried to play that off as if there wasn't intent. There was intent. Oh, we got a scrum. Ball throwing punches. This is a little bit better than a baseball get together. At least there's some punches thrown, or elbows thrown, or something. Oh yeah. There we go. Let's see this again. Boom. Okay. This brings up a pet peeve of mine, because I'm seeing it here too, and I paused that at a really awkward moment. Apologies. But here's the problem I have, and this goes back to my sport, hockey, because it drives me nuts when I see this. On this play here, again, being a complete freaking moron when it comes to this particular sport, still did not see anything out of line, crazy. Yeah, it was a big hit, but it just seemed like what I would imagine is a fairly standard hit in this level of Australian football. I mean, again, correct me if I'm wrong down below, but this didn't seem like anything that warranted the scrum that happened after with punches thrown. Now, we see this in hockey too, and this is where it drives me nuts, whether it's at, my level college hockey or even younger, even up to the NHL. Like a big hit, a big clean hit, more importantly, should not automatically justify instant retaliation or a fight or just people absolutely losing their minds. I don't get it. I just don't. And the funniest part about a lot of those in hockey in particular, my guess is a similar thing here, which it kind of looked like here, because if we watch this again, I don't know how well I can rewind this. His head's down. He's facing up, but his whole body's low. And the guy coming in to hit him tries to get as low as he can, and he still ends up, unfortunately, hitting him in the head, as you can see. Boom. A lot of times in hockey when these crazy things are happening, it's the guy getting hit's fault. So, like, who's to blame here? The hitter, the guy initiating the hit, is only doing his job, and hopefully, and I think I would argue in this case, legally, it's unfortunate he got hit in the head, but it didn't appear that was the intent. I could be way wrong. And the whole melee could have something to do with the fact, I think I noticed they were in the third quarter. So maybe there was a lot that led up to this. Maybe during the season even there's been more that led up to this moment. I don't know. There's clearly animosity there. Anyways, let me know down in the comments what you think. Yeah, he is done. That's another one. His arms weren't coming up like in hockey when you come up with an elbow or anything like that. It's just a shoulder that just happened to hit a guy in the head who's down a little lower. Holy crap. Okay, hang on. And I think we're actually close to the end of this. Let me back up. Another question I have for all of you experts out there. JJ. I keep calling you JJ. Who knows? I don't know if that's your name or not. We're going with it, though. And also, by the way, fantastic job with this video. Blocking. It seems like a really dumb question, but seen it a couple times throughout this. Are these massive, essentially blindside blocks allowed in this league? Like in American football, crackback blocks or blindside hits are, pretty big penalties these days. It wasn't necessarily always the case, but curious what it is in this in AFL here. Watch that again. Next thing. Yeah, here we go. Look at that block. Holy shit. And another one there. Oh, right at the end of this. Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Again, thank you, JJ. That was great stuff. And yeah, hopefully one of these days I can get down to Australia, not only to see my friends down at the Ice Zoo in Sydney, but also to, again, as I said, hopefully experience some amazing cricket. John will never go to a test match. I could probably convince him to go to another form, maybe not a one-day international, but a T20 I could probably get him to, but there's no chance in hell I'm getting him to a test match, but I would love it. But other than that, thanks for watching. Again, subscribe to the channel. Like what you see here if you did. Hopefully you did. And comment down below. Tell us what else you'd like to see from us. Give us some ideas on other sports, other things you'd like us to react to. Do the same when John posts his video as well. And until next time, thanks, everybody.